Hey everyone, that time of the month again, so a couple of days early, but I don't think I've got anything else arriving. So this is my pickups video for September, and I've picked up quite a bit of Sega stuff, as you'd expect. So I'm going to crack on, fly through it as quick as I can. So I'll start off with, I picked up an arcade gamer portable. And I remember Argos selling these off for like about £8 or something. Probably, gosh, how long ago would it have been? Like 5, 6, 7 years ago, something daft like that. And they're basically rammed full of Master System games. So they're the games there. I'll just hold it up so you can have a look. And yeah, I remember at the time thinking that looked a load of rubbish. There's no way I'm buying that. And I just let them all sell. Anyway, one came up on eBay and I thought, right, well, I'll put a bid in, but I'm not going to bid any more than the £8 that I knew they sold for at Argos. And I was quite surprised, but I got it. So I'll just show you ever so quick. That's it. It's tiny. I've not even tried it. So, but it will look quite nice on the shelf. So I picked it up. Thought for £8, fine. You know, I'll get it. So so yeah, quite pleased with that. So yeah, a little handheld Master System. Now, I then had a trip much earlier in the month to Morecambe, and I did tweet about this. So some of you might have already seen this, but I picked up a Steelbook copy of God of War because I love the PS4 version, and the new one is about to come out later this year. It's got some really nice, I think, like ancient Norwegian writing on the back there, and yeah, and there's the inside there just with the game and that. And I have beaten the game a couple of times now. And it's one of the few games I got the platinum on because I enjoyed it that much. Unless I absolutely love the game, you know, I tend not to bother getting the platinums. I just beat them and put them down, you know. So yeah, I've only got maybe like 9 or 10 platinum trophies, but this is one of them. So yeah, I also picked up Batman for the Spectrum and Airwolf for the Spectrum. Yeah, so just TV shows of, you know, when I was a kid, what I enjoyed. So so yeah, I thought I'd pick them up. And then in a charity shop, I picked up a copy of Age of Empires. And really random memory of this. In my early 20s, we always, between like me and a group of tight mates, basically, we'd go around each other's houses and stuff, particularly when our parents were away on holiday or something, and you'd have a house party, wouldn't you, in your probably your late teens, early 20s this was. And one of my mates, Tom, had a PC with this on it. So during the party, I'll be the geek in the corner. Me and a couple of other lads will be playing this. It would be this or Championship Manager, basically. But I had a lot of fond memories of this, although I never owned it myself. It's only 99p in a charity shop, so I thought, right, I'll have that. I remember the cheat was pepperoni pizza, and I think it gives you unlimited food or something like that. I can't really remember, but yeah, pepperoni pizza. So yeah, Age of Empires. I also, on eBay, I picked these up. So these are like they're little Panini Sega cards. And if you know what they are, then, you know, you're probably well aware of what they are and whatnot. I got them for 99p. So tournament golf. I'll just show you them quick. And that's it. So that's them. And I don't think I'll be getting you know, trying to get all of them or anything, but I thought for 99p, you know, why not? God, my back. Oh, just gonna have a little drink. Right. So, from the same person I picked them cards up, I got them cards from, I also got a couple of tech toy games that were just cheap. So we got Marksman Shooting and Trap Shooting. And like I say, this is the tech toy variant. This is the cardboard one. And I do like a bit of Sega cardboard. I've put it in like a little case thingy. Because I wouldn't say it's falling apart, but it's certainly seen better days. But I got it, I think I paid about £6. So I thought, right, for £6, you know, I'll definitely have a Brazilian cardboard variant. Why wouldn't you? So picked a few variants up this month, so I'll run through them now. Here's the other Brazilian one I got. So this is Golden Axe. Again, only paid a few quid, 4 or 5 quid, something like that. This one doesn't have the manual, but I've not put it in a box because they've not arrived yet, my other ones. But you can just see there, there's the game. It sits in like a little cardboard groove there. And yeah, it's just quite nice to have. I really like the art, and I like that it's cardboard. So, had to get it. What else? Okay, so, I'll tell you what, I'll do this one next. So again, I tweeted it, but I walked into a CEX, and they had this on, they had this one on display in like the window, and it said £3 unboxed. And I was like, hey, riddle me that, you know. So I was like, right, I didn't make too much of a fuss. I said, oh, can I see that, please? And she went, yeah. She said, oh, it's falling apart a little bit, which it is. It's not, you know, it is a little bit rough around the edges, but it had the manual and the game of Donald Duck Lucky Dime Caper. And this is like the 4th variant I've got for the game now. So thought, right, £3, yes please, before she starts checking up, you know. Hold on a minute, that's not unboxed. But yeah, so it said unboxed, and it was good enough for me. £3, thank you very much. So I also picked up another copy of Sonic. This one is a little rarer than the copy that we had over here. You can sort of make out on the back the reason why, although someone has tried to remove the UPC sticker there at the back a little bit. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But now I've got one at least, or what used to be a US copy of Sonic, which is pretty cool. So, so yeah, quite nice to have. It's quite nice nick, other than that scuffing where someone's tried to remove that sticker. Probably didn't know what it was. And then, yeah, it's got the quite a nice cartridge. It does have the manual in there as well, although that's clearly backwards. And it's got like a little manual thing as well. So yeah, US copy of Sonic. Another variant. Gone variant, man. Incidentally, my buddy Clint, Retro Rewind, did a video, I think it was about a week ago, on variants. Him and I just seem to be going down the rabbit hole a little bit at the moment, and I mean, we sort of chat every day almost about it. So yeah, I've bought a fair few, and he's got far too many. So anyway, I'll crack on. So on to Master System stuff then. I picked up a couple of these Portuguese variants. I'm trying to show you without it getting too... Show you them one at a time. So there's Sonic 2, which is the Portuguese variant. And the manuals look a bit weird. And this one, unfortunately, got a little stain there. But again, I only paid... I think they were shipped. I think shipped, they were €15 each. So what's that, about 12 quid, isn't it? So yeah, so I got that one. And I got this Taz one as well, Tasmania, which I loved the cartoon as a kid. And this, again, has got a really cool and a bit weird manual that I really like. So I thought, right, for, you know, a few quid, Portuguese variants. Like I say, I've gone a bit variant mad this month because I also picked up a couple of different Lion Kings. So this is the, I think it's the Spanish and the German, and I'll probably get the French one as well at some point. So yeah, I picked this one up, the German one. I think that was a bit more expensive, so it was about €25. And I can't remember what I paid for. I think that was just a tenner. I think someone had it in the UK, in fact. So I think I just paid a tenner for that. But yeah, I think this one was about €25. Okay, a couple more variants, and then I'll go on to a couple of other bits that I had come in. So I got a German copy of Choplifter, which has like the little sticker on the front, which I have seen that sticker on copies of like Great Soccer and stuff that you can pick up a bit more easily in Germany because it was a German released game. But it's got like quite a cool little cartridge and quite a different looking portrait manual, which looks pretty cool. And then I got another copy of Winter Olympics. This is the one that I didn't have, and it comes with quite a cool, like a souvenir brochure as well. So you've got your game and your normal manual there, and then this pretty cool souvenir brochure there as well. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. That I'm quite pleased getting that, because I've got the version I had was the Kicks version. So yeah, quite nice to have that one as well. Okie dokie. Right, so in terms of the Master System full PAL set, in the last video for August I managed to sell a cartridge of Buggy Run. So with the money that I got for that, I managed to finally pick up a copy of Phantasy Star. I was really pleased with this actually. A guy, I don't know where he was in like Belgium I think, but he was an English guy, and he said, oh, I've got a mate that doesn't really use Facebook, but he's got a copy of Phantasy Star, does anyone want it? And there was a couple of pictures, so I said, yeah, put me in touch. So he just hooked me up with this lad, Danny, lives in Nottingham, who we're just chatting on WhatsApp. And I said, he waited for me. I thought, fair play to the guy. He waited for me to sell the copy of Buggy Run. And then, like, because eBay were, I don't know, a bloody nightmare. eBay were just like, waited so long to pay the money into my bank. Had to clear. So it was about 10 days or something daft. And he was then on holiday. But yeah, he waited. And then he sent it to me. So I was really pleased with that, to get a copy with the manual as well. So yeah, and I already did have a copy that I got from Pedder last year, but this is the PAL copy here that I wanted. So yeah, dead pleased to have this in the collection. It's proven a bit of a journey to try and get this one, a bit of a challenge. So I also picked up a copy of Blade Eagle 3D. It's another one that I had, but it was the US copy that I had. And you can see here, there's no Tonka, no San Francisco address, which you might see down there, which is actually a bit more common. But yeah, this is indeed the PAL version. And we can also check the manual. It is a landscape manual. So yeah, Blade Eagle 3D as well. And I got that. I had to go to Germany for that. I think it must have been, I was watching a copy that the guy wanted like 120 euros or something for it. And it must have been the same copy, because one, it went, or it came off, and then an actual auction went on. So I sort of put quite a big max bid in, but no one else bid. So I got it for about £30, something like that. So even with the 29 euro shipping that he wanted, I think it worked out about, it's about 55 quid, something like that, which basically I paid half of what it was on there for the week before. So got quite lucky really with that. Just goes to show, you know, if you're a bit patient, then you can get these games cheaper. And then just last week, finally a copy of Micro Machines. So yeah, this has proven a bloody nightmare to get hold of. I saw a copy last year in CEX for 30 quid, just on the website, and I thought 30 quid, oh, it must be really common then. Blew me neck. It's always on eBay, but it's always like between 100 and 130 quid. So I sort of really didn't want to pay much more than 30, because I'd seen it at 30, albeit last year. So I paid a tiny bit more than that for this one, but I'm just pleased to have it sort of marked off scratched off the list, so to speak. So yeah, Micro Machines. And that leaves me with about 4 cartridges to finish off the PAL set. I also want to get all of the PAL cards, so that leaves me with about 3 PAL cards as well. So we're very nearly there. I think the wife has earmarked one that she wants to get me for Christmas. So hopefully we'll be done with the Master System set for Christmas. That's the target. Doesn't matter if I'm not, but I think we'll probably be there for Christmas. None of them are going to be too taxing to get hold of. Okay, so super quick. My mate Rog, that's Roger Retro Gamer, and his other half Buttercup, sorted me out with 3 brilliant little manuals that I need. So I was missing a manual for Shinobi, for the original Asterix, and Cosmic Spacehead. So dead chuffed with those. Thanks ever so much, guys. I'm ever so grateful. I will need to find a way to pay you back. And then I also, because I've been trying to finish off what came with my original Master System that I still have, but I bought it, my mum bought it for me from a second-hand shop, so it didn't come with anything. So last month, I think I already showed you guys, I picked this huge hang-on manual up from Andy up in Morecambe, and the little card, so that will go in there nicely. But this month I managed to pick up a Master System original user manual, so that's quite nice. And I think with that came, I think it was one of these and one of these, or either or, I don't know, but the same bundle. I got all of that, and thrown in with it was this I mean, I won't open, it's a Sonic Spinball poster. I won't open it up. But yeah, Sonic Spinball poster. I think it's for the Mega Drive. So so yeah, I think that's for the Mega Drive, but it was in there with it. I'll just stick it in with my Master System copy. Yeah. And just lastly then, completely out of the blue, because I had done the video during the month on the Mega SG and tried out NBA Jam on the Game Gear, and then I'd also tweeted about what I showed you a bit ago around the Donald Duck on Game Gear. I got this mysterious package show up on the doorstep a couple of weekends ago, and lo and behold, my buddy Pedder had sent me this lovely letter in the shape of a triangle, just saying, you know, if you're after a few Game Gear games and you're going to start collecting, then here's some stuff to get you started. Which I just thought, I was so it's just a really nice surprise. I was really taken back by, actually. So thank you, Pedder, that's really thoughtful. I'll just show you guys what he sent me. So we do talk quite regular on a little group, and I knew he'd made these out of cassette tape holders, his own little cartridge holders. So you've got, you know, Sonic there, and it just sits nicely in there in a little double tape cassette holder. So yeah, really nice. And then the others are loose. So I mentioned I've got NBA Jam, but he's also sent me Sonic 2, Columns, G-Lock, Batman Returns, and Shinobi. Really interested to give Shinobi a bash, because I think it's a completely different game to what was on the Master System. We've got a Castle of Illusion and a Chuck Rock and a Putt and Putter. So yeah, really pleased with that. I was yeah, just really nice for it to turn up on the doorstep at the time. So yeah, they're pleased. And that's it this month, guys. To be fair, I say that's it. That's quite a bit, and I'm sure the video's gone on longer than I meant it to. So my apologies. Guys, as always, I really appreciate you watching the vids, and thank you ever so much. And I will keep them coming. In the meantime, be good, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.